For almost, 2 days, this is the second day of the National Conference on Dissemination of Innovations in Bamboo Sector for improving the rural economy. We all agree it was very hectic, about 8 sessions, almost about 20-21 speakers on various subjects, rather subsectors of the bamboo sector were dealt. There were professors, academicians, farmers, architects, activists, social workers, so many permutations and combinations. In fact, it is nice of you, and we all thank you for taking time, for having come over here and participated in all these useful debates and discussions. It is very difficult for me to take each speaker's whatever they have spoken, but the sum and substance I'll try my best to share with all of you. That would, in fact, as our DG NIRDPR was mentioning, that feed into the bamboo policy of the proposed bamboo policy for our country. In fact, there could be some sections specific to Northeast and some other specific regions of India, because it is a highly heterogeneous country, and bamboo is highly, differs from state to state, rather region to region, and Northeast stands differently from the rest of the country. The overall, the collective wisdom of all the speakers, chairpersons, moderators, and all of us who were involved in question and answer session, from all those things, whatever we could derive, there could be something which I may miss, which may be filled up by others. I request DG Garu to, wherever I miss, he can add certain things. So the highlights I would like to place before you, place before our Honorable Chief Guest, for the highlights of the 2 days conference. It was discussed and debated that there are issues in implementing schemes, whether it is a state bamboo missions, national bamboo mission, or at local level in each state. So we collectively thought during the conference that there is a need for us to study it and streamline and further simplify these things. There was also a recommendation that a national board may be established, Bamboo Development Corporation or Bamboo Development Board at the national level, and also certain state level boards to implement the schemes in a most useful manner to the artisans and the farmers who are growing, and the artisans who are, especially in Andhra and Telangana, we call Medari Sangam members. In fact, they also represented in this meeting, farmers and Medari Sangam members. Medari Sangam members also expressed their views, their suggestions they have given, which will feed into all these, post-conference activity or the proposed policy. Research into local species as well as the commercial species and their suitability to different agroclimatic regions, as mentioned by our learned speakers, that demonstration plots have to be established to see the performance, and actually we do not know how each species varies from other species, the growth characteristics and other its special features. So just taking the example of Andhra and Telangana, we do not know, many of us are not available, even foresters are not aware of fully the differentiation between the species. So it is such a vast subject. It appears to be simple, but it is a vast subject. Then somebody, as mentioned, suggested establishment of bamboo cooperatives. Then the most important thing today, the Director Rainforest Research Institute highlighted, is that the quality material. They have developed certain high-yielding varieties, and the licensing they are giving, so that the state bamboo missions or state, whatever the departments, they can have the true-to type genetic material to propagate on a large scale. And he has also mentioned that how the farmer should take care that minimum rhizome development should be there small plants should not be taken, and there could be mortality, immediate flowering, so there could some safeguards have to be taken. The other thing is that mainstreaming of bamboo into various greening schemes, for example, Haritaharam and other Prakriti Vanams. So there the bamboo is, most of us have come to a conclusion in this hall during the last 2 days, the bamboo is not being reflected in these greening programs in various states. So this has to be at least 10% of the bamboo, different species, if they are planted wherever there are certain, good panchayats are there, then they can know that this species grows in this agroclimatic region. With this, the performance of the species can be known. That also was suggested. Then backward and forward linkages were suggested very strongly. Otherwise, the farmers as well as the artisans, traditional workers, even the industrialists who invest a lot also may face problems. Then some of the speakers suggested that farmer producer organizations have to be brought into the picture, and they need to be oriented towards bamboo growing as well as bamboo value addition. And somebody suggested that certain 3 to 10 kilowatt hour power producing energy producing this in the villages with this 3 to 5 kilowatt biomass based power projects to be established. The most important thing, our 2-3 speakers who are experts, for example, our IIT Professor Sudhakar Garu and others, Karpeji, and they suggested very beyond doubt, and our DG Garu also stressed number of times the use of bamboo in the construction and the potential of bamboo. Then once it is accepted by the PWD in their building codes and the government orders, if they are issued, then it will give the validity for the contractors and the others who can use bamboo in the construction on a large scale. There are many innovative designs were shown by very creative speakers who have come from all the way from Northeast as well as Kerala, the jewelry, bamboo jewelry, and bamboo musical instruments, and various ultra-modern projects which will attract the younger generation to purchase and to use in their day-to-day life. Then one of the bankers has suggested that how, 2 bankers in fact, suggested that how the financing aspect should be integrated into the larger plan of the bamboo promotion. Then replacing the brand image of bamboo as poor man's timber to wise man's choice was stressed upon. Then also suggested developing a strong bamboo network for India. And the other aspect which I would like to take this opportunity to suggest is that the agroforestry policy which is there, if I remember 2014 it is there, it needs to be revised, and a bamboo should be given a prominent place in the agroforestry policy so that different models and designs with the bamboo can be integrated. The other aspect from farmers' point of view, I suggest gathering, and this conference, this August gathering has suggested is that if you can't sell bamboo, just convert it to charcoal and add to the soil, your fertilizer usage will come down drastically. This experiment need to be done in different places, and in that case there will be escape route for the farmer, at least to cut short his expenditure in the fertilizers application to his other agriculture crops. This has to be explored seriously. Then creating common facility centers, then crop insurance for bamboo, and creating markets, linkages and marketing. Dr. Ranganath has mentioned very nicely, the modern e-marketing and other related things. With these few words, I take your leave. Thank you very much.